Hi, boys and girls. I'm Miss Nona, the Story Lady, and I am so excited to introduce you to two of my friends this week who are going to help me explain the summer reading program at our library. This is Princess Paperback. Hello, how are you? And this is Jeffrey, the library dragon. Hi, everybody. How's it going? And they would love for you to come and participate in our summer reading program. There will be lots of fun things to do this summer. Programs and stories and parties. It's going to be really, really fun. Yes, and you need to read every day to keep up your skills over the summer. That's right, Princess Paperback. Well, this week we are going to be talking about animals, zoo animals, magical animals, and I have a really nice book to read to you about the zoo. Oh, I love the zoo. I love all the animals. Shh, she's going to read now. Just pay attention. It'll be good. This week's book is called If Anything Ever Goes Wrong at the Zoo, and it's written by Mary Jean Hendrick. Leslie and her mother went to the zoo every Saturday. One Saturday, Leslie talked to Seth, the zebra keeper. "Could I have a zebra?" asked Leslie. "Oh, no," said Seth. "Zebras need to stay at the zoo in their nice fenced yard." "Well," said Leslie, "I have a nice fenced yard. If anything ever goes wrong at the zoo, you can send the zebras to my house. It's the one on the top of the hill." "Thank you," said Seth. "I'll remember that." The next Saturday, Leslie talked to David, the monkey keeper. "Could I have a monkey?" asked Leslie. "Oh, no," said David. "Monkeys need lots of room to exercise. They need things to swing on, and they like lots of bananas. Monkeys must stay at the zoo." "Well," said Leslie, "I have a very large swing set, and we always have lots of bananas. If anything ever goes wrong at the zoo, you can send the monkeys to my house." "Thank you," said David. "I'll remember that." There's the monkeys in their tree. The next Saturday, Leslie watched the elephants. "Could I have an elephant?" Leslie asked Joanna, the elephant keeper. "Oh, no," she replied. "You need a very large place to put an elephant." "Well," said Leslie, "I have a very large garage. If anything ever goes wrong at the zoo, you can send the elephants to my house." "Thank you," said Joanna. "I'll remember that." Every Saturday, Leslie invited another animal to her house, but none of them ever came. There's the alligator. There's some goats. And a lion. Look at that ostrich. They're funny looking, aren't they? Then one Saturday, it was too wet to go to the zoo. It had rained all day Friday. On Saturday, it was still raining. Leslie looked out the window. The street looked like a river. "Mom," asked Leslie, "do houses float?" "No, houses don't float," Leslie's mother answered. "But our house is on the top of the hill. I don't think the water will come up this far." "Mom," asked Leslie, "is the zoo on a hill?" "No," said her mother, "but I'm sure someone knows what to do if anything ever goes wrong at the zoo." "Oh, yes," Leslie nodded. "They know just what to do." It was still raining when Leslie and her mother went to bed. They had not been in bed long when the doorbell rang. "Hurry, hurry," a voice called. "Something's gone wrong at the zoo." Leslie's mother opened the door. There was Seth, the zebra keeper, with 5 zebras. "The zoo is flooding," Seth said. "Is this Leslie's house?" "Why, yes it is," said Leslie's mother. "Oh, thank you," said Seth, and he put the zebras in the backyard. Well, Leslie said they could come. Then a truck pulled into the driveway. Joanna, the elephant keeper, rolled down the window and called through the rain, "Is this Leslie's house?" "Why, yes it is," Leslie's mother called back. "How can we ever thank you?" Joanna shouted, and she put 3 elephants in the garage. Well, at least they have something to play with. When Leslie and her mother went back into the house, David was at the back door. "Is this the house where Leslie lives?" he asked. "Why, yes it is," replied Leslie's mother. "Thought so. I saw the zebras," David said. "I put the monkeys on the swing set. Thank you." He smiled, and then he was gone. They're swinging in the rain. All night long the animals came. There was a lion in the closet. An alligator splashed in the tub. I think I'll wait and take a bath tomorrow. Goats nibbled on the bedpillows and ostriches raced down the hall. They're very noisy house guests, said Leslie's mother. Even worse than Mary Ellen, agreed Leslie. In the morning, the rain had stopped. The zookeepers came to take the animals back to the zoo. I can see a rainbow. Seth was the last to arrive. He came to the front door. "Thank you, Leslie," he said. "I'm glad I remembered that if anything ever went wrong at the zoo, we could bring the animals to your house." He and the zebras followed the monkeys down the hill. That would be funny, wouldn't it, to see zebras walking down the hill? "Leslie, did you invite all those animals to our house?" "Well, yes, Mom," admitted Leslie, "but only if anything ever went wrong at the zoo." "Well," said her mother, "the next time you invite friends home, would you check with me first? We wouldn't want anything to ever go wrong at our house." And Leslie promised. That's probably a good thing, huh? The end.